12 News is everything Arizona, and we're taking you everywhere A to Z. All this week, we're exploring Chandler.
Joining us live at Studio 12A this morning, Chandler Mayor Kevin Hartke. Welcome. You're here to talk about the important issues in your city. So good morning.
Good morning.
We want to know, what would you say is one of the biggest recent accomplishments in Chandler?
So something that we're getting a lot of great press on and working with is becoming the autonomous vehicle capital of the world.
What does that mean to you?
Well, that means that not only are we embracing technology of Waymo and other autonomous vehicle companies, but we've also got quite the supply chain, whether it's Intel, NXP, GM Innovations, and about a dozen other companies that are all working in that space.
Are you on board with that technology, or is there still an element of the unknown, something that scares you about it? It seems like if you're embracing it, it maybe isn't the case.
You know, I am on board literally. I'm a Waymo One rider, and I totally embrace it.
Oh my goodness, well, I love that. So any big events coming up that people should know about that maybe don't live in Chandler that could come out and visit?
You know, we just finished the Ostrich Festival a little while ago. That was an awesome event, but part of what I'm doing now is just getting out in the community. So I've got my next Mayor on the Move coming up on May 14th, going around different parts of Chandler and hearing firsthand what are people's issues and concerns.
Mayor on the Move, where are you heading out to?
It's going to be, this time we'll be close to downtown area there in one of our community centers. Later on I'll be out in schools and other public places and venues. You
know, one of the best parts about Everywhere A to Z is we get to know these communities just a little better, and not just the positives but the negatives too. What are some of the challenges that you guys are facing out in Chandler right now? I
recently did a CEO roundtable with some of our top CEOs, and the overall thing that I hear again and again and again is workforce development.
So that's what I was going to ask you. With the 202 extension, that's going to allow for some more jobs, right?
We welcome Levinites into Chandler on the 202.
Oh my goodness, it's so great. What is your favorite part? You've lived there since '85. Sorry to date you just a little bit. But what is your favorite part about Chandler?
I was young when I moved here. Chandler is just an incredibly well-run city with great schools, great parks, great cost of living, and fantastic jobs.
You know, we were talking off camera right before you sat at the desk about how long you've been in that seat right there. Not the seat at the desk, but in the mayor's office. 100 days now, who's counting? In that 100+ days, what have you learned about the position, and was it everything you expected it to be?
You know, I've learned that there's a big difference between sitting next to the mayor and being mayor, for certain. But again, Chandler is just such a great city and well-run. We have a great council, so it's a really honor and a great city to be part of the leadership.
All right, Mayor Kevin Hartke in the house for us. Mayor on the Move. We'll be tracking you from a Waymo vehicle. Don't worry.